Hello, this is your weekly reading. My name is Brenda Michelle, and I'm a healer, empath, medium, and intuitive card reader. And this is your weekly reading for Monday, February 7th, 2022. This is a general reading. However, if it resonates with you, please leave a comment and let me know. If you enjoy this video series, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified about the latest weekly videos and podcasts. At the end of this video, there will be information on how you can get a personal one-on-one reading with me. Okay, so let's get started. So we have pulled J, E, L, I, and C. If you have any of those letters in your name, this is going to resonate closest with you. Okay? Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Guilt. All right. Okay, so it looks like this week there has been learning, or this week it will be learning. This is the present. Learning about exchange of money, redistribution of wealth, helping someone else, teaming up with people to gain revenue. The Six of Discs. That's basically what that means. Okay? So, in the past, there was the Four of Discs, which meant that before you were holding on too tightly to resources or too tightly to money. And there could have been even someone that you were associated with that was more money driven than you knew. And they would do anything to accumulate their wealth and hold on to their wealth, but they didn't care anything about yours. So now you're understanding that the Six of Discs is saying that redistribution of wealth is important. That means to learn who you can trust, allowing them to help, gathering more information, understanding, and reciprocating. Because this in the past is not reciprocative energy. That's holding on, that's stagnation. And so you're getting into circulation with the Six of Discs. Okay? So be careful because of what has been set up with this particular energy. This is the lesson that you have to learn. Because if this is not the lesson that is learned, with the Ten of Swords coming in, that's like hitting a rock bottom. That's like getting to a point where it can't get any worse. Okay? But the thing about it not being able to get any worse, it can't get any better. It can't do anything but get better. Because the lesson is to work through the things that were set up with this in particular. Okay? If it wasn't you, it was somebody that you know who was holding on, or they did whatever. They had no shame in their game. They did whatever to hold on to their money or to get money. They may have cheated people. They may have done all sorts of things to be able to accumulate their wealth. And so now the lesson right now is to be able to redistribute wealth, to receive but also give, reciprocation, circulation, because that is important to help this situation to bounce back. This situation right here is saying that there may have been too much going on with this in particular, and the ramifications is coming. And this says that, okay, it may all fall to pieces, but that's not necessarily a negative thing, because when it's at the bottom, you know it can't get any worse. It has nothing else to do but to get better. So guilt says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So maybe you thought that, okay, this is all my fault, or you're feeling guilty in your participation of whatever was going on. And now you want to go on ahead and circulate. But understand, this universe has laws. And so whatever you put out, or whatever energy you were operating in before, it's going to be like a rubber band, or it's going to be like a circle. It's going to come back full force. And so this is the lesson. You have to reciprocate. You have to circulate. Okay? Because this right here may have brought this into play. Understand that this is not a hopeless situation. This is just rock bottom. Like an alcoholic hitting rock bottom. Okay? It's not the end. It's the beginning of the new. That's what it is. Because once an alcoholic or an addict hits rock bottom, there is nowhere to go but up. In whatever form that may take, there's nowhere to go but up from this particular situation. All right? So, let's pull an egg. All right. And Diana comes in, the goddess Diana, to help you with your focused intentions. Okay? Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So she's letting you know that when you start to learn about reciprocation of money and the redistribution of wealth, the value of money, and the fact that you should not hoard money, but money has to be circulated, that will help to avoid this in particular where you hit rock bottom. Unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on the goal. But you must understand your goal can't be rooted in selfishness. It can't be rooted in this in particular where you're holding on too tightly. It can't be rooted in this where you have to throw somebody under the bus in order to get wealthy. It can't be rooted in this. Your focused intention has to be to distribute the wealth in the right way, to achieve the wealth in the right way. That means on your own accord, not throwing somebody under the bus to get it. Then you can avoid this situation. That's what Diana basically is telling you. And guilt is an energy that will not bring you what it is that you want. If you didn't do anything that you weren't supposed to, you shouldn't feel guilty. If you kept on the right track, you shouldn't have felt guilty. And that all has to do with what this card says. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Some people internalize things when things happen. That's what guilt is talking about. Some people blame themselves when they don't need to blame themselves. Some people have a belief system where if something goes wrong, it was all my fault. And yeah, of course, we're supposed to look inward to find out where the root cause of anything is. Know thyself. You have to understand internally what's going on with you. But the energy of guilt is not going to bring about your desired result. So you must do away with this because it will not assist in your soul's growth. Understand that your focused intentions, as long as you are not trying to put anybody in harm's way, as long as you are doing it for the benefit of all involved, it will work out. Your focused intentions. Ask your spiritual help for help. That's what they're there for. Whatever you want to call them, your angels, your ancestors, whatever you're doing, ask your spiritual assistants to help you. And once you learn this is the mastery of wealth, of money. So understand that the past is the past. You can let it go and keep your intentions on doing it in a way that will best benefit you and all involved. Okay? All right. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so glad you're here. And we will do this again next week. So I will see you on the next